Hello, everyone. I'm that one nerd, Jacob,
And I'm that one Scout Collins.
and welcome to episode 20 of Those Nerds on a Podcast. That's a fifth of 100 for those of you
Indeed.
counting. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh man, how you
So
doing?
how has your week been, buddy?
Oh, okay. So my week. I can't really remember most of it, so I'll just go to Saturday, sort of like I did last week's episode. I'll just start with
It's all been a
Saturday.
haze, man. It's all been a blur. I
It
can't remember anything. Ah,
that's
it goes by so fast but so slow.
Yeah, yeah, especially today at work. But so Saturday, obviously, uh, Smash Out, Smash Out 5, largest turnout we've had for a Smash Out tournament, 18 players.
Yeah. Some of them actually stayed in the server this time.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. Like, there's a lot of people that actually stuck around in the server. Normally, for tournaments, people will join for the tournament and then leave as soon as it's over. And I'm just like, dude, what about the next one? Like, I know a lot of people normally don't play one tournament and then be like, nah, I'm done. People that play tournaments often.
They
Uh,
play tournaments to play tournaments. That allows them to play more tournaments.
exactly. But, yeah, that was fun.
Rackception.
That was fun. Got a bunch of people that followed on Saturday because a larger account was like, hey, let's just, tell people to go over to this guy, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um I'm not gonna do like shout outs of them because it tech or not technically it is a political show. And again, I try to not
Mm-hmm.
bring politics into online stuff. I mean, obviously I was like, oh, thank you very much. I appreciative in the moment, but and I'm gonna be appreciative no matter what, but it's just like that's the main thing, especially with the podcast, is no politics. So for today's nerd out, I want to talk about the U.S. judicial system. I'm kidding.
Oh, what a wonderful coincidence! I was gonna nerd out about the breakdown of the parliament in Canada.
But yeah,
The
so
opposition party started to track Trudeau's.
anyway, that was Saturday. And then Sunday, I was able to like really hit the ground running with Advance Wars Reboot Camp on stream. And like the challenge campaign, funny enough, believe it or not, is pretty challenging.
What?
Yeah, no, like, okay, so whenever I played through the campaigns, I'm not gonna say I was able to breeze through every mission. I still had to strategize, but now I'm actually having
I'm
to
so
sit
smart.
back. I'm having to sit back and think and be like, okay, is this the optimal play to make here? Is this what I should do?
These fuckers are making me think.
I know, dude. But by the time I finish both campaigns, I should join the military because I will be a master strategist.
Well, when you take the ACFT, we'll know if you're fit enough.
Damn. Speaking of getting fit, another thing that we're going to be getting with this next upcoming paycheck is like a portable treadmill.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say this next upcoming paycheck, they're going to start paying me in protein powder or some off the wall shit.
But yeah, we're gonna get that. I'm really trying to convince my dad to give us the adjustable weight set that he has at home. Cause like I know
Mm.
he never fucking uses it. He has a membership at God's gym. He can go there if he wants to use weights.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to do that because we're trying to get just mainly like a small home gym made, so that way we actually get more motivated.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see. Speaking of exercise stuff, we went on another walk, same park on
That's
Saturday.
that's good.
Yeah, yeah. We
Would
took
Would you
us,
like?
huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, we took the same path, but it technically branches off over a bridge to make it shorter. So we did our normal 2 laps around that, and then we also went around the bridge. So it added on a little bit, but not too much. So we're not walking around the whole trail path again. You know, just enough to where it's like, yeah, no, we can definitely keep going, but we don't want to overdo it. What were you about to say? Oh no. Did Discord freeze again?
You literally sat there like this. This was the literal face you were making. You were making.
The face you were making was.
just just literally.
But
Did
yeah,
you think it
no.
was a bit or something? Be just.
Well, see,
Completely
at first I thought, but then I saw, like, while I was looking at your screen, I noticed while I wasn't speaking, the border that pops up around you whenever you speak in a Discord call was still there. So I was just like, oh god. So I paused the recording real quick and then started it back up as soon as we knew everything was good.
Okay. Are we putting a technical difficulties or something in there?
I mean, I don't have, like, in OBS, you can just straight up press a pause button, and then it immediately picks back up where you pause. Like, I don't have to edit anything. Like, it's just good.
Let me just yell. Let me just yell. Technical difficulties.
Fair, fair. And then the last thing for the week, yesterday, right? So, it rained all day. I was off work all day. I spent the entire day going through my entire trading card collection.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you already know the story because I posted about it in Summer's Discord. But so I go through my entire trading card collection through Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Because, like, as much as I love all 3 of those card games, I have not touched those cards since moving.
Yep.
So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna see how much we can get. So I got out the ones that I figured would have value, and I left a lot of them alone. So those are a bunch of bulk. And I went into TCG Player. Only kept the cards that were worth $2 or more in there.
Yep.
Wound up having $775 and some change in cards. There was about 140 cards
Wow.
that made that total. And then I took some of the old games from the older consoles that I used to collect, and then I'm like, what the fuck is the point? I'm not using these. So, with the cards and the games combined, I was looking at $900 worth of shit to trade in. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Vintage Stock and get in-store credit. And, like, obviously, any place that you go to that you trade your stuff in, you're not getting the full value back because they gotta make money.
Yep.
But I was at the very least expecting like $350. That would have been like 30% of what I had brought in. So I'm like, okay, that seems like a reasonable amount for in-store credit. So we get there, and obviously, like, even if I priced my own stuff, they have to, you know, price it themselves just so that way they can be 100% for sure. Bro, you good?
My eyes bugging me. Keep talking.
Okay. So, we get there, and, you know, they're appraising everything, and then they have to put my name on a slip because, you know, with how much shit that I brought in, it's gonna take them a minute. It took them 2 hours to sort through every card. And, like, for the first probably 30 minutes of that, me and Summer walked around the store, just like, okay, maybe this won't take as long. Then they were like, hey, so I just want to let you guys know, this is gonna take a while. We do have your number down. We'd recommend going and doing something else. Like, this is not gonna be done anytime soon. So we're like, fuck it. Okay, so we went to Taco Bueno, got dinner, and then just sort of chilled for an hour. Then went
What'd you
back.
get at Taco Bueno?
I got a quesadilla.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. But, so we did that, chilled for an hour, went back, and this was like an hour before close. We walked around for a few more minutes, and then I walked up just to see how much of the stack he had left, and I was just like, hey man, I'm not trying to sound rude or like I'm rushing, I just know that you guys close soon. I was just wondering, you know, how much longer you think it'll be before you get the cards done. He's like, well, I've narrowed it down to this small stack that I still have to check, so it'll be done before closing, And by the time I asked, they closed in 45 minutes. So I'm like, holy shit. So we walk around. And then he yells at us. He's like, hey, okay, I got you guys' offer ready. And I'm like, hell yeah. We were eyeing an Xbox Series S. We need it because the Xbox that we have right now runs like a potato. And that's after I tore it apart and cleaned up the insides as well.
Pre-potato.
Yeah. So, we get up there. He's like, okay, so I can give you $101 cash. And I'm just like, oh, I don't like where this is going. And then he's like, or I can give you $150 in-store credit. I did the math. That is 16% of the value that I had brought in. And at first I started thinking, I'm like, oh, well, I kind of want to do it just because I wasted this guy's time for 2 fucking hours.
Fuck that!
No. The employee was literally like, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't do it.
Ha!
He's like, I collect cards. Seeing the stuff that you had here, you can definitely get so much better anywhere else. Like, it hurts me to say that. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it back. I'm sorry for wasting your time. He's like, no, dude, looking through all those made me so happy. And I'm just like, okay. Well.
Jesus.
But we wound up leaving with nothing, so I re-downloaded eBay on my phone, and I'm just gonna be listing a bunch of cards on eBay and stuff. And then I thought of the perfect way to get rid of bulk cards.
What?
You see, what the standard is for 1,000 bulk cards, you get $10. And I'm like, that sounds like bullshit. So, I've seen, like, a couple of people do this, and I've seen some people open card packs like this, where it's literally just custom card packs. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I put 20 cards into each of these packs and charge $5. And, as an added bonus, since I'd be charging $5, if anyone ever subbed on Twitch, I just need them to send me their mailing information if they were comfortable, and I could send them a pack for subscribing on Twitch. So, needless to say...
Where are my 13 packs of cards, Jacob?
Well, I'm talking about after this fact, Caleb. I'm not gonna, like, back order cards for you, you asshole. But I was...
You will be like, hold on, how much? What's 20 times 19? 20 times... Hold on, I've been subscribed to you. I've been subscribed to you for like 19 months times 20. That's like almost. Where's my almost 400 cards?
Wait,
Jacob?
19 times 20? Where are you getting 20 from?
Because 20 packs of 20.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were like saying a sub cost you $20. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hold on. Calculator. Hold on. 19 times 20. Are my 380 cards, Jacob? I'll take them all in Ancient Gears and install cards, please.
Damn it. But yeah, no, like, I started, like, organizing all my Pokemon cards by rarity. And then obviously I'm going to do the same thing with Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, like, I want to make, like, a base, like, this is going to be, like, the guaranteed pull rate.
This is Mr. Teeth.
Yes, this is Mr. Teeth. I need to, on every pack, I just need to go to the printer and print out a picture of Mr. Teeth to put on every pack.
The Mr. Teeth custom packs.
But yeah, like... I started separating my Pokemon cards by rarity, and like I said, I want to just do it so that way there's, like, a set rate. Like, obviously, the cards... I kept all the cards that are worth $5 or more to sell on eBay separately, but then the rest of them, obviously the ones that I don't mind giving up. There are some that I'm still gonna keep just to have as, like, collection, or if I ever do get the chance to play again one day, I'm gonna hold on to at least something. But... for the most part, it's just like, like...
I'm never getting rid of my cards. I'm actually looking at them right now.
That's fair.
It's all Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just all Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know the one thing I will never get rid of is my Pokemon card Pokedex that I'm working on. That's the
Yeah,
one thing
no.
I will never get rid of. I have grown too emotionally attached to that
The
thing.
investments.
Yeah, exactly. Like, again, last time I checked, there was like close to 600, 700 Pokemon in that,
I need to
so.
I need to get an Uno reverse card chip damage black Magic the Gathering deck put together.
What the fuck did you just say?
Well, you see, a black Magic the Gathering deck. You know how Magic cards are like colors and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, and each color has
But
like its own specific like gimmick to it.
yeah, the black ones typically are chip damage and suicide bombers. So I want to make one that's all black. So anytime you hit me, it just Uno reverse cards and goes no you, and then it sits there and does chip damage. I have a theme going on in case you haven't see it
Yeah,
yet.
trust me, I know.
And then you go to my Pokemon. It's just all level 100 Metapods and a bunch of Voltorbs that know only self destruct.
My main goal is to blow up.
Okay, I blow up. Okay, I blow up. Get hard. Sit there.
Go on.
Step 1, sit there. Step 2, get hard. Step 3, blow up. Step 4, recover. Step 5, repeat.
Step 6, post nut clarity.
The post nut clarity is just Mewtwo.
Post nut clarity is literally just humanity was a mistake. Humanity is nothing but violent, vicious beasts.
I named my Mewtwo post nut clarity.
Oh my god. So how was your week? Let's segue into that.
My week was eventful. I took height and weight twice. That was fun, and they kept changing the days. So me trying to cut weight to make it was kind of hard. And then, yeah, that was fun. I've also been working out 3 times a day for the past 5 days.
Hell
It
yeah.
it hurts.
I bet.
Because now what I do is I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I get to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I blast a body part with Sergeant Benz, and then after that we go to formation and then do PT, which is physical training.
Yeah, I know what PT is.
And then after PT and after work, I go to jujitsu. And I wrestle and I do jujitsu for an hour to 2 hour for an hour and a half to 2 hours. So yeah,
Mans is busy.
Mans is busy. Mans is tired. Sometimes Mans has to poop, but his butthole is too tired. It's rough.
Mm.
Have you ever been so tired that you need to shit but can't?
No. We've been over how bad my shits are on this podcast. That is not
violent.
physically possible for me to be too tired to shit. I might be too tired to want to get up, but I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep, so it's like I guess I'll get this out of the way. Rolls onto the floor.
Like it hurts to flex your abs because your abs have been working out so much. You're just like,
oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I fucking hate working my abs and then having to shit because trying to push is like the worst pain whenever your muscles are trying to recover from ab workouts.
Although,
Did you just fart or was that a phone vibrating?
that was a phone vibrating. Although shits his pants.
That's genuinely what I thought just happened. I thought you just farted for the bit after saying although shits pants cutely.
That was just a telegram that I'm on.
Okay. I was
Do you know what Telegram is?
Yes, it's a messaging app.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Although
I've got to go back and start. I gotta get back into one of my best hobbies, which is watching your try not to laughs and trying not to laugh while you try not to laugh.
What the fuck?
One of my favorite things to do is just go back and watch your try not to laughs and just watch the struggle again in real time.
Yo.
Especially the ones where I break you. Those are just like yes. Yes!
Yo, especially whenever I can finally get more RAM and I want to get like a cooling base like laptop stand, because I already have a laptop stand so that way there's airflow underneath.
Yeah.
But I saw one that has like fans built into it for like $40.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
could it potentially be a piece of shit? Yeah. But if it's not,
I mean, here's the thing. If it's a piece of shit, I'm still getting something of value. But if it's not a piece of shit, oh fuck yeah.
If it's a piece of shit, it matches the theme of the laptop.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found out that you could find. Do you know what rash guards are?
What?
A rash guard.
Rash guard.
Yes. So you know how the gis in like martial arts are like thick and they're scratchy and stuff?
Yeah.
So people will wear like this kind of stuff, like this really stretchy material. And it's called and in jiu-jitsu it's called a rash guard because it like protects you from gi rash.
Yeah.
So it turns out people have gotten really creative with their rash guards, and there are rash guard tops and there are rash guard bottoms, which are basically just leggings, but
Yeah.
But there's these guys that have made rash guard bottoms, and they're the short versions that come just above the knee, and they look like jorts.
Shut the
And
fuck up.
No, I gotta tell you more. Then they made a top that looks like overalls with flannel. So what I want to do is I want to get the jorts on the bottom and then wear a Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt and then hit a dude with the Stone Cold Stunner in the middle of jiu-jitsu.
Did somebody say Stone Cold? Listen here, Caleb. I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm here to tell you, you dumb sumbitch, come the Try Not to Laugh versus on July 1st at Midsummer Bash. I'm gonna open up a can of whoop ass and make you laugh all over the place. What?
I didn't realize we were cutting wrestling promos on each other about the Try Not to Laugh. I completely forgot about that bit.
Yeah, I was about to say, we agreed to this bit last week. So, Caleb, if you're not afraid to get humiliated live on twitch.tv/ThatOneNerdJacob, what? You better bring your A game, bring your memes. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Stone Cold, you're peeking in the mic. You got any more? Like, if you could like stretch this out a little bit longer, this would be fantastic.
I could just do the one thing I sent and get a bucket and a mop. I said, get a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Yeah.
Yes. All right. If I can think of a proper bit, I will also cut a wrestling promo on you by the end of this podcast.
Okay, fair,
But
fair.
I
See,
need time to think of one.
you bringing up Stone Cold, that's what I was planning on doing whenever we started anyway. So I'm like, oh, dude, this is the perfect time to do the bit.
All right. I'm not gonna force it though. But so I was actually thinking since we're in a public setting, maybe we should discuss the rules of our duel while there are witnesses.
I mean, what are the rules? You try not to laugh.
Well, yes, but I think we should both watch the meme at the same time,
Yeah.
regardless of who it's from.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's
That
kind of what I
way
thought was going to happen.
Okay. I saw a text message that made me slightly disappointed, but it's fine. Just my wife putting my son to bed.
Just, your wife putting your son to sleep.
I'll put him to sleep, all right. Why so serious? Anyway, what was I talking? Oh, yes, because there's a chance that because our humor is so similar, that me trying to get you will accidentally get me, and you trying to get me will accidentally get you.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, not only have the memes that I've been, hoarding for the past couple of months been stuff
You've been
that
hoarding memes?
Let
you
me
fucker!
Let me see how many videos I have saved on my phone right now.
You've been rope-a-doping me.
Let's see.
How dare you?
I currently have 100 videos saved.
Oh my god. Could you imagine the hilariousness if I send a video and then literally the next video is by you is the video that I just sent?
That would be great.
It's cock, balls, and cum all over again.
Cock, balls, cum. Oh my god, dude. I'm looking forward to it though. Like, I already get excited for regular Try Not to Laughs, but doing one competitively, that just sets a whole new bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know who would do really well in Try Not to Laugh challenges? If
Seth.
I was gonna say Seth, but I was also gonna say Tristan. The thing about Tristan, though, is the chances of his memes following the Twitch terms of service is
very low. Very low.
Tristan is a nuclear button when it comes to his humor. Because what he does is he takes all of the evil chaoticness that runs in my blood and he seals it away. But when he unleashes it, it's like a devil that was caged coming out roaring to consume you.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan has said... I wish we could get Tristan on the podcast, but he never responds to my text messages, so fuck him.
Damn, did you ever specifically invite him whenever I said we were gonna, like, send out invites personally?
I've touched on it, and he's like, yeah, I'll do that sometime, and then just...
To be fair, he does work overnight shifts, so...
He does. He makes donuts!
Yo, he's making dough while making dough! Let's go, baby!
Wait a minute. Dough? Nuts? Is... What?
Is Tristan coming in the dough?
How can we not see it all along? Wait a minute. What if he makes peanut butter donuts? Oh.
Caleb, I hate to tell you, but what do you think the glaze is on a glazed donut?
Vine boom sound effect.
Not even try to replicate it, like... No, just fine boom sound effect.
Yeah, could you imagine? Well, thank you very much, Miss Elizabeth.
Oh no!
Ooh, yeah. Let me tell you something, brother. When I get in there at that Try Not to Laugh challenge, I won't be a single peeper, a single giggler. I will not even do a single hee and ho. I tell you, by golly, because the Macho Man doesn't take nothing funny when it gets serious. And what's serious about this is that it's you and me, brother, one on one. Yeah, you think you got what it takes to make the Macho Man jack? You think you got what it takes to make the Macho Man break? But let me tell you something. Whenever you look me in the eye, except you can't see my eyes because I got it covered. Well, let me tell you this one thing. You cannot break the Macho Man. The Macho Man is the one that breaks you. You see, the only thing that rises from the Macho Man isn't a laugh, it's the cream. That's my promo.
The cream.
Yeah.
I get it, cream of the crop, but I'm just picturing cum, you know?
That's what I was going for. It was a double. It was a double entendre.
Double entendre. Double.
How'd you like that?
I wasn't expecting it.
I thought of that the second you were done, but I was just like, those are in the car. Babe, 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 babe. She's like, I put the baby to bed. I was like, please.
Oh, that's why you were disappointed.
I was like, ah, she's got to put my child to rest. I was like, he stays up anyway. Just put him in his cage and then leave.
Damn.
But yeah. But it's one of those. It was just like, oh, come on, please don't make me have to pause the podcast again. We've already had so many technical difficulties between Jake's OBS and my eye.
True.
Yeah, I think my eye just got a little irritated from jujitsu.
That's fair. You know, having to punch people with your eye, that'll do it. Yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to keep an eye on that guy.
Superman. Oops.
Shit! Dude,
Yes.
my meal prep for this week is amazing. So, it's the same chicken. I've been doing chicken now 4 weeks in a row.
How's your weight?
I don't have a scale. But I'd imagine with the meal prepping and the working out in the, like, 80 to 90 degree heat that's going to get to 100 degrees starting next week, I'm losing some weight. But no, what I did this week, I try to change up the chicken a little bit every week so that way it's like I'm not burning myself out. You know, it's a different experience. So this week I went a little lighter on the seasoning, but I made a hot honey drizzle. It's literally just honey and Frank's Red Hot. But
Was it any good?
it is so fucking good. It is like, okay, so what I did, since in total for the meal prep, I do 15 strips. I just got like one of the small bottles of Frank's Red Hot, one of the small bottles of honey, just mixed the whole bottle of both together. I wish I would have done a little bit more honey than Frank's Red Hot because it's not super sticky. Like, it doesn't stick to the chicken very well.
Was it the actual Frank's Red Hot sauce?
Yes.
Next time, go with the wing sauce.
I didn't think of the wing sauce because the wing sauce is thicker so that way it can coat the wings, but you're a genius. Thank you. I'll have to see if they have that in the small bottles, though.
How do I know about the Frank's Red Hot wing sauce? They put it in almost every fucking MRE. It's like, hey, you know this piece of shit garbage, whatever we just sent you? Here, drown it in hot sauce. That way you can actually swallow it, you fucking loser.
But yeah, so I did that with my chicken tenders. And then I've just been switching up the side every week because I get sick of sides really easily. So the first week was rice, second was mashed potatoes. This week, I did some steamed vegetables. Did some steamed broccoli, squash, and carrots, lightly seasoned with just salt and pepper. Dude, Oh my god. Especially the broccoli. I could eat that steamed broccoli by itself for forever, dude. It is perfect.
Grilled asparagus.
I can't have a grill because my apartment's grill rules make no sense.
What about a George Foreman grill?
That would technically be allowed. But you want to know why the grill rules don't make sense?
Because we have porches.
Okay, here's the thing. So, it says the first rule for having a grill: only use approved grills by apartment and fire marshal, which makes sense. You know? That makes sense. It's a public area. You know, the apartments are all conjoined. Whatever. That's fine. First rule, you cannot grill in the walkways. Okay, makes sense. You don't want to put smoke in the walkways that everyone's trying to walk in. Rule 2, you can't grill within 10 feet of the building. Okay, yeah, in case any coals go, we don't want to catch the building on fire. Rule 3, you cannot grill on the sidewalk. Now we're starting to get a little out there. Rule 4, you cannot grill within 10 feet of any shrubbery or trees. Which our apartment complex is literally surrounded by shrubbery or trees, maybe no farther than 10 feet away from each other.
Motherfucker, just say you don't want to grill.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's like you can
just say it.
You can use approved grills, but you can't grill.
This is like this is like no politics. No. Thank you. I almost started ranting about the ATF.
Caleb, no! Caleb, no!
I'm gonna go schizo.
But yeah, no, like, whenever we first saw that, because we were renewing our lease for the year, since, you know, we've already been here for a fucking year. That's surprising. But, yeah, I told Summer, I'm like, yeah, I guess if we ever want to grill, we just have to go to a park and hope that it has, like, one of those public grills that are tiny and shitty.
Can't
Probably
you
have
bring your
some
own grills to the park.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying get a grill specifically for the park. But
I might have to do that.
be like, why is that grill in here? I'm not using it.
I mean, yeah, no, like, as long as it's not being used within 10 feet of the building, they can't say shit!
There's not even any coals in there. What do you want from me?
I'm just a simple guy who likes the aesthetic of having a grill.
Yeah. I'm just a guy. I'm a legitimate businessman. Oh, update. Something actually important that happened to me this week. I have acquired a pineapple plant.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was growing in the back of one of my fellow soldiers' pickup trucks, so I took it. He didn't want it anymore. I didn't just take it out of the back.
You just saw it, you're just like, I will be taking this!
I'd be like, wow. Thank you.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple? Under the pineapple.
But yeah, the thing is that we aren't allowed to have plants on the grass because the guys who mow and keep up the yards around the trailer park don't want it. It's like they're not gonna move it.
Yeah.
But they'll see they'll tell the landladies, these guys got plants, and the landladies will be like, what? But yeah, so there's just a singular pot at the very corner of my 3 foot by 3 foot wooden porch.
Okay, so question. Have you ever thought about making, like, a sort of, like, recycled planting post?
A what?
Okay, so essentially, I that's obviously not what the name of it is, but my sister had her husband, because she loves growing, like, fresh fruit and vegetables, basically take, like, 10-gallon drums, cut them down the middle, like, not sideways down the middle, but, like, if it was standing down the middle, set it sideways.
Those into grow beds.
Yes, exactly. And they're elevated because they're on wooden posts. So, it would be off the ground, therefore complying with your trailer park rules, and you can grow your own shit.
I could hang those off the railing of my porch.
Yeah, you could.
Look-
like if you got
Look at us helping each other.
Yeah, like if you got
Look
like
at
a
us!
smaller barrel and did that, and like I said, it's literally just like a thick plastic barrel that they cut in half and then washed really well and then just put soil in. That's all it was. And it was a cheap project because it's literally recycled material.
I now know what I must do.
There you fucking go.
I'm gonna grow potatoes. Did you know you can get a 5-gallon bucket from like Harbor Freight for like $2 and then grow potatoes in it?
Hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna be the small baby potatoes, but who knows, that might be up your alley. Because like I just had like 3 buckets and now I have 50 baby potatoes.
I mean, I definitely want to try, like, the way our apartment's set up, we unfortunately don't have, like, a balcony slash porch. Like, it's literally just the front door that goes into the rest of the area. So if I were to...
Do you have a window that faces the south?
No.
Really?
Our only windows face north and east. So that's why I have the Bulbasaur planter succulent in the window in here, because that's the window that faces the east. So at least whenever the sun's coming up, it'll consistently have sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I want to find like a fruit or a vegetable that takes like little to no sunlight. I know that that's very hard for fruits and vegetables.
I've got one.
Hmm.
It's more of an herb.
What?
But you ever heard mint?
Oh yeah, fresh mint would be nice.
Like you can mix it in your tea. The thing is that if you literally have a kiddie pool, like those $5 kiddie pools that
Yeah.
you can get at like an Atwoods, and you put it on the ground and you fill that with dirt, and you put a single mint plant in that thing, by the end of 3 months, you're gonna have so much mint that you don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Just gonna wake up every morning just like, who brushed their teeth?
Oh, it's just you, Mr. Teeth.
But this is mint. Again, I'm so tempted whenever I do those like custom card packs to make the cover art Mr. Teeth.
I just named your fucking plant for you.
Yes, you fucking did.
No. I just named I named your mint plant for you.
Yeah.
Instead of Mr. Teeth, you call him Minter Teeth.
Minty Teeth.
This is Minter Teeth.
Oh, I get it. Minter Teeth.
Minter Teeth.
Mr. B.
Have you seen the death battle where it was Omni-Man versus Homelander?
No, I need to though.
So, do you want me to spoil it for you? Or
No,
not?
no,
Okay,
no.
okay.
I'm probably gonna look this up like before I shower.
It's like I need to know how this pans out.
Yes.
Think, Mark. Think.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I did hit her. I hit her very hard. Oh, Mark, bang, 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 bang.
Oh my god, dude. Such a good show, though.
I kind of wish that I had superpowers so that when I turn, I could like get a giant sound system and I could just have the intro to Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones go off. And then the second the drum comes in, I just start destroying New York City or something. The hero Caleb Collins has a new announcement for the world. Just starts destroying shit left and right. Well, they never said he lost his extravagance, just his humanity.
And I am reporting as he is about to punch a hole through my Damn.
I just rip out his tongue so that he can't report anymore live. Just symbolism.
Reporting live from New York.
I beat the cameraman to death with his own camera.
Hey, cameras are expensive. You treat the camera better than that.
I beat the cameraman to death with the boom mic.
Yes! 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 It's called a boom mic for a reason. You take it, you boom, boom, boom.
Yes, there we go. I needed to workshop that one a little bit. You would be a fantastic evil minion.
Yeah!
Yeah. You would be the evil minion. Everyone would be sad when they died at the end.
Exactly. And you know what? I strive to be that now.
You'd be Kronk.
You're talking Cusco's poison. The poison designed specifically to kill Cusco.
How did he get that job? Why did he want that job? They never explained that.
Have you ever watched Kronk's New Groove?
They did do Kronk's New Groove, but they never explained how he got into Yzma's pocket. Like, it's just, how did he go from guy trying to make his father proud of him to henchman of evil bitch? The
owner of a successful restaurant.
To owner of successful restaurant.
I got that thumbs up from Poppy.
He's got that dog in him with that woman.
You see, Cusco, here's the difference between you and me and you. Difference between me and you. Cusco, I got that dog in me. Cusco, you don't got that dog in you, Cusco. That's why you became a llama.
Oh, same joke. You got that llama in you, Cusco. Llamas are spinners. Spinners are quitters.
Technically, Cusco, the llama's got you in it. But we're gonna look past technicalities, Cusco. So anyway, drink this poison.
One of my favorite scenes is when Yzma was just trying to explain to Kronk that she wants him to hit Cusco in the head, and he's just like, more broccoli? and then like almost zero hesitation, he's just like, what? He's just like, oh, but he's just like, God damn, Kronk. No fucking remorse.
I love Kronk so much. Definitely one of my favorite fictional characters.
The thing is, Cusco is based off of an Incan royalty, right?
Yeah.
Because all the hills. So that plate was solid fucking gold.
That shit hurt.
Just went bang.
Cusco should be fucking dead, or at the very least have a fractured skull.
Maybe llamas. Hold on, how thick is a llama's skull? I'm googling this shit.
Nah, see, you gotta leave out the last half. Just how thick is a llama?
All right. No, how thick is a llama? No, Jesus Christ! Fuck!
So, you heard how it's canon. Miyamoto finally confirmed Bowser's age is 34, right?
Yeah.
So, this has always been a thing. Like, no matter what form Bowser has, he's always been 34 years old. It's just that Miyamoto has just now confirmed that. Search up Bowser Rule 34 for more info.
Okay.
Caleb, no.
Some kid that listens to our podcast.
No, kid, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it.
It's already there. He's already there. What have you done?
I made someone into a furry this day.
That or you made them so anti-furry that now they're in danger. Hold on.
They're so anti-furry that they wake up and there's a pipe bomb in their mailbox.
Okay, so it's 10 centimeters long.
What's 10 centimeters long?
They're skulls.
Oh. Okay. I thought we were still on how thick is a llama. The look of pure horror on your face. If you're listening to the audio version, please go to YouTube or Twitter and just go to the part where I tell Caleb just look up how thick is a llama, and you have to see his reaction. And now, based off of that reaction, Caleb, I'm not gonna heed your advice. Let's see. How thick
I use Bing, by the way.
is a llama?
Don't use Google. Don't use Google. Use Bing. That's what I used.
Okay. Let me go bing.com. This is a horrible idea. How thick is a llama? I need to clear my browsing history.
I know. Was it the? Yep.
I might be playing it up a little bit, but what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, for real? Like, not playing it up here. What the fuck?
Okay, so a llama's skull is around 11 to 12 millimeters, but the average thickness of an adult human is 6.5 to 7 millimeters, which means Cusco's skull was almost twice as thick as his human one when he was a llama, which explains some of his dumbass decisions when he was a llama.
You thick-headed motherfucker. Watch that be like the hidden meaning. We just uncovered why Cusco makes some dumb decisions. That's like the hidden meaning the whole time. It's just like, yeah, he's got a thick skull.
I'm telling you, if it's an Adam Sandler movie, so maybe, or it could be.
Oh my god,
giant...
you're right.
Adam has done shit like that just to see if anyone would notice.
Listen, Adam Sandler, I'm calling you out. Listen, tell us right now if we're right about llamas having a thick skull and that's why he's so dumb in the movie. Because if that's the case, then we solved this case about 20 years later. We deserve some sort of compensation or even a shout out. Take to twitter.com, retweet this episode of the podcast, and put in like the retweet caption, just like, watch this, you fuckheads, something like that. You know, just something to really boost our numbers, Adam. That's all we ask for, is just a boost in the numbers, because we fucking looked up how thick a llama is.
Also, we know you're Jewish, Adam.
Yeah, so does the whole world. I don't see what that has to do with anything, but we fucking know.
We know. He has multiple songs and movies about him being Jewish. Oh, we know, Adam. We know you're Jewish.
Or like how he made the only animated fucking Hanukkah movie ever.
And it's about a guy, and in that same Hanukkah movie, it's about how there's a clip that's talking about how a guy with a hook hand has accidentally wiped his ass with the wrong hand. Remember that?
I'm gonna be honest, I've never watched the movie, but I really want to.
I wonder if that guy has ever wiped his ass with the wrong hand.
The only reason I know that movie exists is because of one clip where the lip syncing doesn't match up with the music, but it's, how many hot dogs did you eat? But the lip syncing of the animation, not fucking close to how many hot dogs did you eat?
The fact that Adam Sandler got fired from Saturday Night Live and then proceeded to go make $80 billion.
So,
and then came back to Saturday Night Live and rubbed it in their faces in the form of a song that they got rid of him, and then he proceeded to be bigger than they ever would be. Just wow.
Okay, so I had to look this up. This is something that always bugged me. So you've seen the credits of The Price is Right? How it always says producer and director, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
It's not Adam Sandler. It's a different guy named Adam Sandler, but I have until I just now looked it up because us talking about him made me need to look it up, especially since we talked about him making 80 billion fucking dollars. I was just like, oh yeah, he owns The Price is Right and shit. And no, he doesn't.
Although a Jewish guy knowing the prices of everything in the grocery store. I saw a lot of deals in the newspaper. I can't even make those jokes now.
You know how it be.
Kanye says multiple dumb things about the Jews, and now all of a sudden I can't make the Price is Right jokes. Damn it, Kanye! Why do you keep ruining shit?
Because it's fucking
Minecraft.
Kanye. Kanye ruins
Minecraft.
everything he touches.
You somehow made Kim Kardashian worse. How?
That's a great question. That's a very great question, actually. Kanye, listen, if you want to just give this podcast a retweet, we have some questions for you, Kanye. If you would like to come on to Those Nerds on a Podcast, we will call it like the uncut, uncensored, unfiltered episode, just because we know the off-kilter shit you would say. Please come to the podcast. We would hate to have you on, but we would also love to have you on, just so we could make fun of that episode of the podcast for years to come. Like, listen. I'm not even saying this to be political. Everyone knows Alex Jones is a little insane, but you made Alex Jones look like a sane person. How the fuck did you manage that?
Alex Jones, his rants can get so off kilter that they literally took unedited clips of Alex Jones and they put his head over Warhammer 40K characters, and they were in character when he was doing them.
Again, Kanye, how do you make Alex Jones look sane? That's a fucking tough thing to do. That is hard to do. Again, I'm not even saying this as like a political standpoint. That's just so hard to fucking do.
Yeah. He's out of his mind.
Yeah. Just because they're putting chemicals in the water, they're turning the freaking frogs gay.
Did you know that microplastics might actually be turning frogs homosexuals?
Did you know that microplastics? That's
might
it.
Be turning.
Nope, that's it. Did you know that microplastics, everywhere you look? I love the fact that
who choose your fighter? Your grandparents full of lead, you full of microplastics.
I was about to say, we're both full of bad chemicals and substances.
Your parents full of asbestos.
Yes. Just that one image of Grunkle Stan. Finally, I have them all. Lead poisoning, asbestos poisoning, microplastics.
Dude, if I'm telling you, man, I hate microplastics. Are sus as hell, man. Like, if it turns out that they do nothing, it's fine. But the fact that that every couple of years there's a doctor that comes out and that's like, hey, microplastics might be tearing your balls up microscopically from the inside, and then like the FDA comes around and just like, no, it doesn't. Get rid of that. I'm just like,
It's also...
am I going to be entitled to financial compensation later? Is this what's going to happen?
I'm also terrified because, newborn babies are being discovered that as soon as they're, like, fresh out the womb and everything, already got microplastics.
I'm just like, oh, Jesus.
It's because we're too wasteful as a society.
Could you imagine if it gets like in your bones and stuff, and then like years later scientists are able to go, well, he's definitely post 2005. We can tell because of the we can tell because of all the microplastics in his bones.
Oh my god!
But if we look over at this corpse over here, there's a distinct lack of microplastics in the bone structure, so we can tell that this one was born in around the 1980s.
So what you're saying is it's like
the rings in a tree and how you can gauge how old a tree is by telling how many rings it has. Eventually you'll be able to gauge how old a person is after they've died by checking their bones for microplastics.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how. Nobody knows how microplastics work.
Science, get on it.
Science, quit asking shit like, what are you doing? Shit like,
what are you doing?
Psychologists be like, what are you doing? Philosophers be like, why are you doing?
Therapists be like, how are you doing? Quantum physics scientists be like, where are you doing?
Historians be like, when are you doing? Nosy sluts be like, who are you doing?
So we're at an hour. I'm just gonna say it. The last 10 minutes of this episode, based.
Oh, if you should I plug my Discord? Scouty's Cans of Beads or something? I don't know. It's somewhere.
I'll try to remember whenever I go to upload this in 5 minutes to put a link to that Discord in the description.
Yeah, if you get kicked, you throw up your red pill and are no longer based. We tested it on Jacob. Don't worry, he got his red pill back very quickly.
I did. I was just the test subject, so, like, I knew it was gonna happen.
We needed to know if it could be done.
Exactly. We had to study it for science. And it's also good to know that you can get it back through the power of science.
All you have to do is get to the rice fields. Oh, shit, you weren't frozen.
Nope.
Oh my god, don't scare me like that. Wow. The control. Shits his pants.
That's the face I make when I do shit my pants.
Why do you only make that face in the public park at children? What's one of your weird hobbies? I go to the park, I find a child, then I shit my pants. I don't do anything to the child. I just, at a distance, shit my pants and then leave.
Well, anyway, this has been a fun episode. I think this is the first episode with not a single nerd out.
We did call out Kanye West. Who else did we call out? We called out Adam Sandler. We called out Kanye West. We mentioned Alex Jones.
Listen, Adam, Kanye, Alex, give this podcast a retweet, okay? Come on our show, right? All three of you guys at the same time. I want to see what sort of unhinged shit we can get with three of the most unhinged people I can think of on one podcast, okay? Give this podcast a retweet. Tag Adam Sandler, Kanye West, and Alex Jones.
I can imagine the dynamic. Alex Jones just says some off the wall, end of the world stuff, and Kanye will turn to Adam and be like, "Yeah, why are you doing that?"
And Adam would just go with it. He's like, "I don't know, man. I just wanted to.
I just do what they tell me to."
Adam, what do you mean? Who's saying? Oh, you know, it's they, you know.
Why did you make him New York?
He's from New York.
Yeah, but not that New York.
I mean, still. All right,
okay,
we gotta end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye. Have a nice day or night, whenever the fuck.